Good day to you, everyone. Today we are about to analyze the speech of the former President Manuel L. Quezon, which named The Message of My People. But before we start, we want to be carefully detail the whole speech by answering these three questions. First, identifying the main points and summarize the idea of the speech. Second, what rhetorical and speech devices and appeals consist in the speech. Third, give reflection in your summary of the speech. So, answering the first question, the speech highlight the key points. These key points are Filipino, children, life, live or die, sacrifice, patriot, happiness, freedom, and democracy, and so many more which are not included here in this essay, which summarize the intention and goals of the speech. So, in short, Quezon wants to emphasize that the Philippines is the country, a republic which embody freedom, equality, and prosperity that God has given among us Filipinos, which has a great history, treasure, patriots, and sacrifice that shall bond in honor and depend for the sake of the next generation. And that kind of responsibility as a citizen must be valued the way we value others with our unselfish deeds and love for freedom as we value our loved ones, as we are resembling our future with the coming from the past by building it to the present. And this thing will be always be stuck at the hearts of the Filipino forever. Okay, going to the second question, which is the type of speech that use. Okay, so as we review the speech, It its delivery type of delivery is vocal variety type, which has have emotional and dramatic appeal to the key points of the speech, which bring us to the pathos, which is part of the rhetorical part. For that Quezon speech has an emotional appeal and strong persuasion audience. So the speech also consists of both anaphora and storytelling rhetorical type strategy because of its content historical, daytime, and successive and memorable speech, with a slight catchy and proud as a speaker, detail his goals, and strong message to the audience. Last but not least is the third and last question. So this time I will reflect the idea and purpose of I learned to the speech. Of course, I learned a lot, such as identifying that the rhetorical device, speech gestures, and show with the speech of Manuel L. Quezon, and its message to the audience is very impressive and heart-touching. And applying to the modern contemporary world is very wide, as I say, like in history for us in the present. We don't know. Many Filipinos don't know our history, which is the issue of our nationalism, for example. And not just that. In Quezon's speech, we are mistress of our own destiny to that holds a torch of freedom, one of her speech type, which reflected the result of the last election, which are connected to her speech what I said before. In the last election, like in our politics today, we have the power to change our destiny and our future. In the dynamics of the politics, we have the power to change that, and not just the politician. We can do the impossible way by deciding on our own, and especially in our sovereign, especially the issues in South China Sea, and also in my experience also. And by preserving my patriotism, by reviewing history, engaging in civic and military, honoring my family, and so on, we can do better than we expected as long as we take action upon ourselves for the better future of our next generation. So I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you for listening.